Hello guys and girls, this is Rio from Rhyology, and this is the full review of the Specht Sohne 222. And yes, let me first and foremost address the issue with the date wheel. It has been fixed already by the seller, as you can see in the picture. So he does have the updated one in stock. If you're not going for the gold color, this watch, as I link down in the description below, will be available in blue, in black, in white and green. And those all will have a properly color matched date wheel, so not to worry. Also, if you don't want it in quartz, it is offered in a Japanese Seiko made NH35 version, where you also can see that the date wheel is properly aligned with the indices. So if that's something that bothers you here, it doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, go for the automatic. They will be affiliate links, which means that out of the profits from AliExpress, I will get a small cut. You don't pay any extra, but you help my channel out, and helping my channel out makes it possible for me to buy more watches and review, and also to hold giveaways for you guys. So you get something back from using my links if you decide on going for any of these watches. And for the giveaway that will be held today and for 2 weeks ahead, this giveaway will be active. So dates will be here for how long it will be active. For the giveaway, you will be able to choose the winner it is between these 3 watches. So in the upcoming short period of time, we will have 3 giveaways in total. The first winner gets to choose between 3, and the second between the remaining 2, and the third winner will get the third watch. Unless I get more watches in for giveaways, they will be in this case and it will be available for the winner to choose. However, how will the giveaway be held? It will basically be a competition, and how you do is right here you can see a Shiba. The amount of Shibas that appear in the videos, of course, you have to count them. So comment down below the amount of Shibas you have seen, and to make it not just easy for anyone to copy anyone's counting of Shibas, you will have to include a secret word that will be told somewhere in this video. So this giveaway and all my giveaways, I really want them to go to my actual followers and people who are actually interested in my channel. That's why I do it a bit more complicated, so excuse me, but I really feel that my real followers deserve an honest chance of winning watches. So yes, that's all about the giveaway. I would love to see who actually wins this watch. With the watch, we get a sapphire crystal. Sapphire crystal being the most scratch resistant crystal you can find on any watch. Great. We have amazing AR coating this time around. It has been improved and I really love it. And as you could see on my wrist shots out on the sunny day on the beach, even though it's still cold here, the AR coating works perfectly fine. It's really good, well executed. What's the rest of the watch made of? It's made of 316L stainless steel. Despite looking gold, I'm sad to tell you that it is not gold. Would have been nice for the 80 bucks, but yes, we live in a world where that is not possible, sadly. However, it will be gold plated if you go for the gold version. The movement that is running inside here is a Japanese movement from the brand Hattori. So rest assured you get a good quartz movement that will surely last you for a long time. As we know, Japanese movements are known to last. We can see we have a rated water resistance of 50 meters, and that's partly thanks to the screw down case back and screw down crown. So no cheap executions here. Really, you find this in all premium watches as well. I'm happy to find it here. And I can tell you, as I said in the first impression video, it screws down very smoothly. So the threads here are very, very well done. We have, of course, the integrated bracelet. That's almost the main thing about this watch. We have a butterfly clasp, closes beautifully, and it does not come loose unless you press. Let's not forget the hands and the indices are lumed. Here you can see, beautiful. In real life it's green, maybe it comes off a bit as blue, but it is green. And for the automatic version, it will be basically be everything the same, except you will get a second hand. It will be a Japanese Seiko made NH35 movement. Let's get ahead with taking the dimensions. For thinness, because this is a thin and not thick watch, wow, 8.4 millimeters. The listing stated 8.6. Now what is this? All right. Inside lug to lug will be 48.5, so say 49.50. Make sure that you measure your wrist to be at least 50 from side to side, but make sure to have at least 50. And lug to lug from the outside, because I don't know why you care, but a lot of people seem to care. So 54.4. Diameter of the watch itself, it is 37.1. And the bracelet, the width of the bracelet will land at 25.3 and taper down 17.9. The end link will be 16.6 millimeters. The crown, 6 millimeters. If I missed something, let me know in the comments down below and I will measure it for you. All right, now we'll check out the finishing. We have the 3x optical lens and we have an extra lens to check out really close up. And keep in mind, this is nothing you will be able to see with your naked eyes. Satin brush level, and the brushing streaks are perfectly done. Way better than what the price suggests, because it's so straight, it's almost as straight as me. That's for the brushing on the case and bracelet. Bezel itself, and it seems to be circular brushed. The level seems to be consistent with how fine it is. See the cutouts, the small half rings, they are perfectly done, even in very close detail. No imperfections at all. Polishing on that bezel, and we can already see the transition line between the polishing. The brushed finish is very sharp, very well done. There we got the good focus. Very sharp transition between the polish and brushing. Really well done. And now let's compare it to my San Martin watch. There we go. We see the transition here between the brushing and the polishing. I mean, on the Specht Sohne is even sharper. This one watch costs maybe 5 times more than what that one does. So that should tell you a lot already. This finishing for this price is unheard of, really. But the back of the case, the finishing is not done to the same level. And I assume it is because that this area will never be seen when you wear the watch. Actual areas that you can see at the side here, perfectly done. The dial itself is very clean. The hands, however, this you cannot see it with the naked eye, but with this amount of zoom, we can see some imperfections. Totally acceptable. The printing itself, sharp. The indices, raised. Good amount of lume. You can see they're very thick. The date frame window seems fine, except for the miscolor match. You will get the properly color matched one. Make sure to message the seller before you order. I know he does have those in stock, as I've gotten pictures. The crown itself, well, it's just polished, but it looks very well done. The links, you can see the links that they are slightly curved, and that gives this 3D depth effect to them. They're not entirely flat like the PRX or the Christopher Ward 12 bracelet. That's it for finishing. A wrist shot up close. So I have a 7-inch wrist or 18 centimeters in circumference, and basically this is how it sits on my wrist. In my experience, there are two main improvements on this bracelet over this one, and this one is articulating way better than the old bracelets. Another thing, they actually filed down. You can see a chamfered edge here on the inside of the bracelet, which was not apparent on the old models. Some people complained that this was actually sharp, sitting sharp on the wrist. For me, I had a flat profile, so I didn't notice that. But if you don't have a flat profile, it's good for you to know that this will pose no issue. These are the two main improvements between the two bracelets. Having worn this one for a week, I can tell you this is an attention grabber. As a watch enthusiast, there is a few things more I love than talking about my hobby. So yes, if you're into a watch that grabs people's attention, these two are the ones in my collection that grabs actually the most. So this one, if you're interested, I have a full review up there. You can just click the link. Let's go ahead now and give it the final ratings and wrap up this video. Comfortability, giving it a number, it will be a solid 9 out of 10. No complaints whatsoever. The thinness, the conformity, the curvature of the individual links, the butterfly clasp, getting a good fit with a butterfly clasp, wearing it at the desk, much better than a diving clasp, for example. Good there. Comfortability, 9 out of 10. Value rating, I have to give this a very good rating. And that has to do with, first and foremost, of course, the materials used, yes, but the level of finishing, I can't stress this enough. If you've missed it, go back to the finishing section of this video and you will see this in my 3x optical zoom lens and even an extra zoom, and you will see what I mean. Like, the level of finishing here outperforms the price. It even rivals watches coming from brands such as San Martin in some aspects, not in every aspect, but in some aspects. And this one costs a quarter of that. Really amazing. So final rating, 9.5 out of 10. Solid. 9.5 out of 10. Why not a 10, you might say? Because I know somewhere down the line there will come a watch that impresses me again. Life is just like that. Unique bracelet, all the different finishes. I mean, you get the screw down crown, screw down case back. Everything is so premium about this watch. I have really no complaints when it comes to value or comfort. So, talking about complaints, what is my complaint? Well, for my specific, I have a miscolored date wheel, but now it has been fixed apparently, so you will get one that properly matches the date. The second thing is the placement of the date itself. It's not quite aligned with the indices. However, it doesn't bother me that much, but I've seen people comment about it, so that's room for improvement. However, I know the movement doesn't allow it. I would, however, suggest that they put a half indice next to it, like similar to these ones, and it would balance it out pretty well, I think. Yes, let me know down below, guys. What did you think about this watch? Anything? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Is the color wrong for you? Would you go for another color? Do you prefer the automatic? Anything really. For the giveaway, also include the word that. So the number of the amount of time you've seen the Shiba, just make sure to include the word that, T-H-A-T, all right? And why do I do it like this complicated? Because I really want people who actually watch the video to get the watches. I don't want some random guy just coming for a giveaway and leaving. So yes, I do care about my followers. I do care about all you guys. Really appreciate your support. Hence why I want to give back so much. Like, this is my hobby. Really, this is something I love doing. And without you, obviously, is not possible. 1,000 thanks to all of you, even if you don't win the watch, even if you do win the watch. Thanks a lot. I do appreciate you regardless. Anyways, now I'll leave you to it because you have a life. You're not like me. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks a bunch for tuning in today. Yes, really have not much to say. Peace out, guys. Take care of each other. And yeah, that's it. See ya.